All right, so I saw that Ben Shapalopoulos was malding about Justin Trudeau going to watch the Barbie movie or something. I saw like the tweet, or sorry, the Gzeet. Is that what we're calling Twitter? Twitter tweets now, Gzeets, because now the website is called X. I think. I actually have no idea, but yeah, apparently he's mad at Justin Trudeau. So let's hear him elaborate as to why.
Well, folks, the future of Western civilization is in the best of hands. Justin Trudeau, fresh off of his announcement that he's getting divorced from his wife, did something that is even less heterosexual. I ask you, which way?
Why do we care? Like, is it just me, or do I just like not care if a politician is married or divorced? Like, I don't know. Does that make him a better president? Him being married? I sincerely just don't care. Like, I can't put into words how little I care and how little I think that probably like affects his policy positions. You know, like that's just weird to me. But okay.
Western man. This is a picture of the Prime Minister of Canada, who is now getting divorced, and it is a picture of him with his son at the Barbie movie.
Oh my God!
And
how dare he?
I have to say, are the Chinese quaking in their boots at this point? He had tweeted out, "We are Team Barbie."
This is so weird. It's just like, I don't know. Well, if he's the Prime Minister of Canada, I don't know what do they even have going on in terms of like military power. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that like I know anything at all about politics, but like I guess like this just seems so irrelevant. Like why is this even a segment? Like this is literally what, out of all the political issues going on in the world today, Ben Shapalopoulos Island, he decided to report, to make a segment out of father takes son to watch movie. It's like, what? Like why are we talking about this? Like he posted a cute little picture of him and his son watching the Barbie movie. Like who cares? It's so like conservatives when it comes to the culture war are just like the things that they obsess over are just so mind-numbingly just irrelevant, I feel like. But okay, we'll see what else he has to say.
And it's a picture of him in a pink sweatshirt that says "Love You More," and his son, who is wearing a pink T-shirt and star shorts, and they are gazing bizarrely and creepily into the camera right in front of the market.
What? Where? Oh God! No! Oh, no! Oh God! Sorry, I was like about to try to like pause the video or whatever. Hold on, let me just or pause. Hold on. Okay. Jesus. So if we go to the fucking video or the picture, let's just take a look at it, I guess. They're just smiling. What is he talking about? He's literally getting mad at a father and a son going to the movies and taking a picture. Why? This is so stupid.
T-shirt and star shorts, and they are
star shorts? Oh, well, that changes everything.
And creepily into the camera, right in front of the Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling poster from Barbie. So
in front of the poster? How dare they?
The people who are Team Barbie or the people who are not Team Barbie. Yes, this is you know where I stand on this, but where do you stand on this? And I ask you, does this speak well of the future of the Western world? Is this where things are going?
I don't think this says anything about the future of the Western world. I truly don't. I don't think this really. I mean, I guess if anything, it the success of the Barbie movie, but I think he's specifically talking about Justin Trudeau watching it. But like the success of the Barbie movie, what it does say is that Ben was wrong when he said that the movie would flop. Right? It has officially made $1 billion. So, I mean, that it does mean that Ben was wrong. As far as the Western world, I think it just continues to prove that the whole like go woke, go broke thing isn't really a thing, even, and that when a movie flops, it has a lot more to do with like its quality than anything else regarding like wokeness or social politics. Because most people probably just like don't even care that much. I don't think. I think that's what it means. I don't think it means much for like what the West, how the West is perceived on the world stage or whatever.
Are they going amazingly well? Russia and China just did a joint military exercise near Alaska. And meanwhile, the head of
What?
Canada is tweeting out bizarre photos of himself with his son from the Barbie movie and saying he is Team Barbie.
I don't think the two are related. I really don't. I don't think they're related. What is he talking about?
The future is in the best of hands. But I love it when people expose themselves for who they are. And Justin Trudeau, can you imagine it, man? Fidel Castro must be turning over in his grave to see his son acting this way. Okay, time for some things that I hate.
Is that okay? I don't even know. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't. Fidel Castro wasn't he like a communist or something? Is he saying that Justin Trudeau is a communist? I don't even know. What do you hate, Benjamin?
Alrighty, so Megan Rapinoe, one of the most irritating people on planet Earth.
Oh, fucking
she had
Ben
an
does this a
opportunity
lot. He'll like
to
title
push-
a video about a topic, and then he just like stops talking about the thing that, and then he stops talking about the thing that he did. I remember because the last Ben Shapiro video that I reacted to was him like, the title of the video was like, Miss Marvel is woke. It's a woke disaster. And because the first trailer had just come out, and there's literally nothing woke in the first trailer of or not Miss Marvel, of the Marvels, the movie that's coming out. There's literally nothing woke about that trailer. Like unless you are like the unless you embody the stereotype of, you know, people literally just thinking that woman equal woke, there's literally no reason to say that the Marvels trailer was woke. Because I reacted to it because I was curious to see what Ben had to say, and then he like gave zero arguments for why the Marvels is woke for like 5 minutes, and then he just randomly started talking about some other topic. This, you know what? It's smart. It's smart because you get people in with Barbie, right? This movie that you thought nobody would care about. You ramble nonsense about it, and then you start talking about a completely other different topic, like Megan Rapinoe. What is she, like the soccer player that literally nobody cares about?
The United
Do I
States
even want to
women's
react to
national
the rest
soccer
of
team
this?
into the next round. Now, she's most famous for
I
having
don't-
blue hair and also for really hating America. I mean, the national anthem is bad, and America is a
Based.
deeply sexist and racist place, even though they're paying her way too much money to play a sport no one has ever watched except once every 4 years when we all pretend to be interested in women's soccer and all the rest of it. Well, Rapinoe apparently had a
I'm
penalty.
convinced that conservatives pretend to be interested in like every sport. It's like when like a trans woman plays a sport, suddenly everybody's like an expert, and suddenly everybody cares. I don't know. I don't necessarily think that trans women should play in sports. I think they probably shouldn't. But like, just the like the way that conservatives like obsess about it, I'm like, you don't actually care about this sport. Like you don't care about like women's fucking football or whatever. Or I don't know, whatever fucking sport trans women invade or whatever. Like none of you care about any of this. If we're being completely honest.
Shot. And
I don't know if I'm gonna react to the rest of this
and
because
the United States lost, and they got booted by Sweden. And bizarrely enough, she started kind of laughing and smiling after she missed the shot. And she didn't miss by a little. She missed by, like, a lot.
I mean, this is just so weird. It's like, oh no, soccer player missed shot. Nobody would really be talking about it, but because you dislike this person, you're just gonna like shove it in her face. That's just so like, I don't know, that's like mean-spirited to me. It's like, okay, like that's probably like a really emotional moment in her life, right? Like her missing a shot like that on the world stage. Like that already sucks. And it's like, I get that you guys have like political differences. It's like, are you really gonna rub this in her face? Like, I totally get, making fun of her for her political beliefs. Like, that's fine. But it's like, are we really gonna do this? This is just so mean. I don't know.
Now, to be fair to Megan Rapinoe, there are all these pictures that are going around of her laughing and smiling and all the rest of it. And she, people react in bizarre ways to terrible things happening to them. So I'm not going to blame her for like laughing and then crying. People do react in weird ways in bad situations. If you've ever had to tell somebody truly horrible news, you kind of don't know what to do. So I get that. The part about Megan Rapinoe that is,
Ben Shapiro's a
is
human.
that she's Megan Rapinoe. And so she was asked after blowing this game, she was asked about, the most important things to her, her best memories from her career, and her best memories from her career, absolutely, obviously political.
What were they?
Is there a memory?
Okay, this is probably going to be cringe, to be fair.
In this moment? I mean, probably equal pay chance after the final. And I think, they were saying equal pay, but could have been saying a lot of things. I think this team has always fought for so much more, and that's been the most rewarding part.
By the
for me,
way,
of course.
I will say as well, it's like, I don't know, do we really do we really care about people negotiating better pay? It's like, I get that, you can say that maybe the women do or don't deserve it because of how many viewers they get, but I find it very odd to look at somebody trying to secure the bag, and to actively get in the way with it, and siding with giant corporations. Now, by the way, I'm sure they're paid very well, and I'm sure they make plenty of money. So I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying that the women's fucking soccer or whatever league are the actors or the writers on strike right now. I'm sure they're paid fine, but that seems so weird to be no, don't you dare speak ill of these giant corporations that host these that own these soccer teams. That you stop it. It's I don't know, squeeze as much money out of them as you can. I'm not gonna get in the way of that. I find that mentality to also be just kind of weird.
Playing in World Cups and winning championships and doing all that, but to know that we've used our really special talent to do something, that's really changed the world forever. I think that means the most to me, and the players in this locker room here. They're just getting started, and to all the players that I played with, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know, I don't know. I never followed any of this stupid women's pay thing or whatever. I know I know the conservatives are obsessed with it. Did they actually manage to negotiate higher salary or whatever? Did that actually happen? I mean, that's kind of based. I don't know. I don't really care if they manage to negotiate. Then they manage to negotiate. Who cares? I don't know.
Who know what it's like to be in the grind. That's the best part.
On that Sigma grind set.
Meanwhile, President Biden tweeted out, U.S. World National Cup team, you've made your country proud. Congratulations on an incredible run. This team is something special. I'm looking forward to seeing how you continue to inspire Americans with your grit and determination on and off the field. It's the worst performance in years. President Biden, of course, had to sign in because he is big fans of Megan Rapinoe, where we all pretend that the women's soccer team is even remotely similar to the men's soccer team. It's a completely different sport. It earns way less revenue on a 4-year basis. Doesn't matter. Megan Rapinoe continued to be hailed by the left as a heroine. It's time to talk to you about Daily Wire's most trusted privacy partner and premier sponsor of the show, ExpressVPN.
I don't know. Again, all of that stuff might be true. Yeah, I don't know enough about it, and I'm all for people getting as much money as possible off of massive corporations, Like, I'm totally cool with all of that. You know what I mean? Okay.
In taxes, meaning they barely give anything back to the
I
society.
am
to
triggered
actually
that
make
Ben
them incredibly
Shapiro
wealthy. They may not do a ton of giving.
pulled
they
the
sure
rug
do a lot
out
of
from
taking.
under
They
me.
take your
I
data, they
wanted to
monetize
hear
it,
him
they
talk
ban
about
you from their
Justin
platform,
Trudeau
they
for
censor
7
you,
minutes.
and then they again make
I mean,
money
I
off of you.
understand
Why
that there's
would you allow
literally
them to
nothing
do
else
that?
to
Protect
say,
your identity and data from these
but
tech giants. I
I
recommend
was hoping
using
to see him
ExpressVPN every
filibuster.
time you go online. I certainly
then
do.
he
Think about all the websites you visit,
clickbaited
everything
me,
you do, and
made
say
me
online. It's
watch
tracked by these
something
giant
related to
corporations
sports,
using your public
which
IP
I
address.
don't
They can uniquely match
appreciate.
your activity and know your location.
And
ExpressVPN
I'm
makes you
upset.
anonymous online by camouflaging that IP address and replacing it with a different secure IP of your choice. ExpressVPN also encrypts all your data, so it's protected from hackers and anyone else trying to spy on you.
Wow.
What I like most about ExpressVPN, really, really easy to use. Just download that app on your phone or computer, you tap one button, and now you are ready to go.
By the way,
Protect
if you
your
don't
data
know,
with the number
I'm
one
looking
rated
for a
VPN provider
cactus,
today. Visit
and I
expressvpn.com/spend
literally
today, get an extra
am
3 months
just-
free on a 1-year package.
Oh, God.
That's expressvpn.com/spend.
I
Visit
don't. Okay,
expressvpn.com.
I actually think I'm
to
probably
learn
gonna
more.
die here.
The economy is
Oh
really
my God.
on sort of a razor's
Oh,
edge.
no.
Unclear which way it's going to go.
Oh, no,
I'm big
no,
into
no.
diversification,
All right, I should
particularly
probably
into assets
make a sword.
that are likely to accrue in value over time. Days ago, our longtime sponsor Masterworks delivered a 77.3% net
Oh,
return
damn,
to some of
I'm
their investors.
actually-
That is
I have no food left,
77.3%
so I should
net
probably
return.
head home.
Many of my listeners have seen Masterworks' art investing platform hand back 10, 17, 35% net returns from other recent exits. As with any investment, past performance is not representative of artwork that has not yet been sold. It's not a guarantee of future returns, but Masterworks is art investing platform. It's a multi-year sponsor with over
Dude, this is so cringe.
780,000 users. Basically, they allow you to buy a fractional piece of a great work of art. So when it gets
I'm
sold,
trying to find a cactus.
that means that
Can't
you
find a
get your money
cactus.
back plus some if the thing
are we
accrues
doing
in
here?
value. And again, high-end art generally
What
very
are we
often,
doing here?
at the very least, has accrued in value in tremendous numbers. You can get access to skip the waitlist simply by going to masterworks.com/Ben. Again, that's masterworks.com/Ben. Important disclosures and risks of investing at masterworks.com.
That was so stupid. That would have
Go
been
check
the
them out right
dumbest
now.
death of all time.
Masterworks.com/Ben. Again, the problem with Megan Rapinoe is not that she missed a penalty shot. Lots of people miss penalty shots. And the problem is not that she reacted weirdly when that happens. When bad stuff happens, bad stuff happens. The problem with Megan Rapinoe is that she's kind of a terrible person and that she's spent her entire career pressing
Is she
forward
a
the idea that
terrible
America is a
person?
terrible, horrible place that has made her extraordinarily wealthy and famous for playing a sport that no one cares about worldwide. You want to know the evidence that no one cares about this sport worldwide? That
Does
the
she mean,
United
like,
States wins every year.
specifically
That's
women's
how you know that
soccer?
no one cares about this sport worldwide. Because there are like 7 people in the United States who take soccer seriously compared to, the rest of the human population. So if we're winning at that sport, that means that half the population in the rest of the world doesn't even compete in that sport. Like that's just the way it is. But we have to pretend that
What?
America's a
I
terrible,
don't-
no good, very bad place. So that's that. And we bid a not particularly fine farewell.
Does any of that
to
make her a
Megan
terrible
Rapinoe. Don't let the
person?
door hit you on the way out.
Why
Very
are-
tired of the lies and the twists of the mainstream media.
Why
talking
are
points.
why is
Yeah.
everything so like mean spirited? I don't know. This is just so cringe. It's like I don't know. I don't know if this video is even of interest to anybody because I obviously don't know much about these topics, but it's just like I feel like there's some value in like me, just a normal person, like watching this. Like, I don't know, maybe some conservative like comes across this and maybe sees my perspective and realizes like, man, this is just like who cares about like do we really need to be like this mean to somebody just because we like disagree with them politically? I don't know. I think the video's over, to be honest. Is that all I had to talk about? Yeah.
Me too.
So obviously conservatives are kind of unhinged. There's literally nothing wrong with Justin Trudeau watching a movie with his son. I don't think it means anything as far as how we're perceived on the world stage. I don't think it means much at all. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.